1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning and welcome to the Coronavirus Crisis Radio, where we're here on the lockdown lookout on Wednesday, the 15th of April. And on this special edition of the Lockdown Lookout, we're going to be taking a look at the United States of America, where President Trump had this to say.
I'm not a doctor, but I have common sense. There are promising therapies.
And that would be it's called remdesivir. I don't want to get anybody overly excited, but I'm very excited by that. So you have remdesivir, and you have chloroquine, and some people would add to it hydroxychloroquine. And I say, try it, take it. I really think they should take it. In fact, I might do it anyway. I may take it. I've seen things that I sort of like, so what do I know? I'm not a doctor. I'm not acting as a doctor. I'm saying, do what you want. So I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying we hear great results. I really think it's a great thing to try, just based on what I know. Again, I'm not a doctor. When somebody is very sick, they go to a doctor, go to a hospital, they record it, they're very sick, and then they live or they don't live.
Now, I'm not sure about you, but that may be enough to make me start drinking first thing in the morning. That was needed. But instead of doing some drinking, let's also do some thinking. Thinking about why President Trump appeals to so many people. Not just the millions of Americans who voted for him, but people all around the world who do take his words seriously. What's interesting about the Donald is the language he's using. By saying, I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
He's using paralipsis. Paralipsis is often used in oratory or speechcraft when you want to make a contrast, saying you're not like your opponent. Trump, he regularly attacks so-called experts, be it doctors, scientists, or whoever he wants to attack at the time. Now, his words do have a massive impact on people and their day-to-day lives. This is a very common thing that Donald Trump actually does. He relies on appealing to our emotions using his rhetoric, stoking fear by trying to play different cards and also pushing away certain people, be it scientists, doctors, Mexicans, you name it, whoever the enemy of the day is. This is an appeal to emotion, pathos, in other words. Aristotle identified 3 different ways that we can persuade our audiences: pathos, logos, and ethos. Pathos when we appeal to emotions. Logos when we use logic. Ethos, which is when we use credibility, statistics, sources. And in the post-truth political world that we're in, this appeal to emotions rather than facts can often win the audience on your side. Where these emotions come from, they're grounded in opinions. This is how the pathos uses rhetorical magic. They really use their own opinions as their basis of the argument. Whereas the doctor may have all of the scientific proofs and credibility, that may hold no sway. So why do so many people listen to the opinions of Donald Trump? When somebody is saying things that we want to hear, that draws us in. He appeals to emotions, and this is what opinions are grounded on, the emotions that people are feeling. There's a real danger in this. It's about confirmation bias. We tend to seek out the opinions of those who already agree with us. Cheers to that, mate. And those people who we disagree with, we're just gonna, nah. And emotion will trump logic every single time. Emotion will trump proof, even despite the evidence. People are desperately seeking an answer in this situation. And everyone out there has an opinion on what to do next. I'm sure that you have an opinion too. And to find the answer to this, we're going to be going back in time, before Plato, to Socrates. But we'll save that one for tomorrow. Until then, I really hope that you have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to share with you one of my favourite stories from ancient Greece. Until then, make sure that you get your daily dose of vitamin D, not vitamin B. Cheers, and stay positively positive.